Hello everyone, welcome back to another video, and we are picking up where we left off here at the Starlight Celebration. So this is the Starlight Celebration 2020 Part 2. So we're picking up with the next quest, which is called One Happy Family. Starlight waits for no one. Without further ado, I would entrust you with the next most vital task in preparing for the festivities. Simply speak to my colleague stationed at Apuku Falls on the way to the residential district to the north. Okay, that was fast. So Apuku Falls is right up this way. This is where you go for the Summoner quest, but I think more importantly you come here because of the achievements. I'm not sure why of all places it's here in Gridania, but hey, I guess it could have been in a stranger place. And it's not here, so it's just up this way then. Alright, there it is. I always wondered why the snowman never melted, and now I know. Being able to see behind the magic of starlight is a miracle in itself. Oh, she's too sweet. Back to offer your aid? Well, I suppose we could put you to use. Perhaps you've seen the snowmen around the area? Well, the truth is we employ a little bit of sorcery to make sure they don't go melting in the event of untimely warm weather. To that end, I task you with stuffing one of these here fragments of what we call eternal ice inside each one of them. If you could see to the ones near the manor district north of here, Isani and I will take care of those by the Lancers Guild. Pray meet us there when you're done. Ah, so now we know how the snowmen always stay like that. I always thought that they were just like statues or something. Aww, that is the cutest one yet. Crystalline agglomeration infused with the power of ice, said to grant snowmen temporary life. I wonder if this is what made Frosty move instead of the hat. So the Lancers Guild is down this way now. So I remember that in the cover art it was supposed to have something important to do with snowmen this year. So snowmen's supposed to be a really big part of the quest for a reason. What that reason is I don't know yet, but we'll find out. Don't worry, Mr. Snowman. I'll see that you stay with us till the very end. Yeah, he doesn't look too happy though, sadly. And with that, I do believe our job is done. Hooray! I trust you've seen to your snowmen as well. Excellent. I'll survey the area one last time to make sure we haven't overlooked anything. So pray go on ahead of me and report back to Amgaranji. Say, Mrs. Adventurer, is there a special someone you'll be spending Starlight Season with this year? Oh, that's an interesting question. Well, I do like to celebrate those seasons, but yeah, why not? I've got someone in mind. Oh, is that so? Then we best make the decorations extra pretty just for them, yes? I always used to come with Mother and Father, but they are busy this year. That's why I decided to make myself useful and help out with the preparations. I had a mind to make a giant snowman just for them, that we could all come see together, but I think they'll need to stay home, so, well, I guess it doesn't matter anymore. Oh, but I should get back to work. See you around, Mrs. Adventurer. As Asani races off, your mind drifts to Kamlito Alito, who you believe you last saw at Mikote's amphitheater. How does he fare with his allotted task? Interesting that we're thinking about him now. So, yeah, I'm guessing that something is wrong with that girl's parents. So, I'm guessing maybe they're sick or something, and she's trying to keep her mind off it. Oh well. Oh, look at that! Why, hello there, Asani. I was just putting together another snowman of my own. What do you think? Have I redeemed myself? Oh, it's wonderful. I was just thinking how this snowman looks so lonely, and now he has a friend. Let's make one more. Yet another, you say? Indeed, I suppose we got nothing better to do until the next delivery of ornaments arrives. Very well then, to work. Well, it appears I'll be occupied for a while here yet. You've completed your task, yes? If you would be so kind, I would ask that you report to Amgaranji for the both of us. Wow, he's really taken to it. The more, the merrier. Let's make another one. It's actually kind of cute. Very impressive. Another task completed, and in spectacular fashion, I have no doubt. Just think of how many smiles you put on the children's faces today. Take your reward, friend. I dare say you've earned it. Alright, number 4. Personally, I think the best thing they could have done was actually given us like a whole outfit this year, like another Starlight's outfit, and then each one of the little boxes opens up to reveal like a piece of the garments. That's what I would have done anyway. If it would not be too much to ask, we are in need of more snowman decorations. I have, made an executive decision to build one more. With pleasure. I shall see that the necessary supplies are procured straight away. That said, calling me surprised, Kamito, could it be that you've finally gotten into the spirit of the season after all? One could say that, I suppose. At first I simply saw this decorating as menial labor, trifling tasks far beneath one of my station, and yet seeing the twinkle in young Asani's eyes every time I make a snowman or hang up a glittering star, I began to sense that I was part of something far greater than I ever imagined. Before long I realized the truth, that every one of my actions, no matter how humble, were indispensable in bringing good cheer to the hearts of the children in this realm. And perhaps more importantly, that such acts were diminished if performed without similar sentiments in my own heart. Yet I fear that in realizing this, I have been consumed by the sheer responsibility of these tasks, to the point I feel almost petrified with a desire to get everything just right. Oh, worry not, my friend. There's still plenty of time to polish your creations to perfection before the festivities kick off in earnest. So long as you've got that Starlight spirit in you, you've more than fine in my book. At any rate, our job is almost done, but that's all the more reason we can't afford to slack off or compromise until we've seen to the last of the preparations. The children are counting on us, my friends. That's sweet. Another thank you letter has arrived. Oh, that's nice. Again, we're not going to read it. We're just going to compile the whole letters all together. My apologies, but there is much work that must yet be done before we kick off the festivities in earnest. If you'd be so generous as to lend us a hand, we would be most appreciative of your aid. Alright, so the next one is called Wish Upon a Starlight. Amgaranji's passion for decking the town with starlight decorations knows no bounds. Listen up, my favorite helper. It's time to bring some starlight magic to the Great Loam Glowery. Seek out my splendiferous colleague there. She'll be more than happy to share with you all you need to know. And in case you don't know where that is, that's where the Botanist Guild is. Oh, I love the snow. it doesn't feel like the holiday season without snow to me. That's why it's just kind of heartbreaking every year because I move somewhere warm and you rarely see snow. Ah, hello. The wreaths are so lovely. Whichever should I choose? Oh, I want the one with the bell. It makes such a pretty sound. Ah, it's you again. Your assistance is most welcome, friend. I've been handing out wreaths for the townsfolk to decorate their front doors, but it would seem our supply has fallen woefully behind the demand. The most generous individual at the Botanist Guild has agreed to donate some of their loveliest works to our cause. Might I trouble you to make the trip there and procure them for us? Sure, why not? Hello? Wreaths, you say? But of course. We've more than enough for one and all the Starlight. Pray take as many as you need with my blessing, and give the celebrants my best regard. It's been a while since I was last here. I can't even remember last time I stepped through here. The most generous individual at the Botanist Guild. Yeah. Okay, hang this circular band of evergreen branches adorned with berries, baubles, and pine cones on your door, and your guests will surely get into the spirit of Starlight season. Just look at all these lovely wreaths. The growers at the Botanist Guild are nothing if not generous. At any rate, this should more than suffice. Thank you, friend. Look, that adventure is helping to get everything ready for Starlight. Azani told me that she is too. She says that every time she finishes a task, she gets a special present. I should have helped out too. Azani, you say? The poor child. I can't even imagine working so hard, well, with all the hardships she now faces at home. Hardships, you say? What is that troubles the girl, pray tell? I fear I'm not privy to all the details, but word has it her parents have not left their house in ages. Asani's always running about town all on her own. She puts on a strong face, but I can't help but worry that she's suffering more than she lets on. It wasn't always like this, mind you. I remember often seeing the three of them together. Her father cut a tall, dashing figure and always adorned his head with a stylish hat. Her mother had the gentlest of smiles and always was clad in a garb of matching patterns that she fashioned herself. Seeing such a loving family walk the streets together was always such a heartwarming sight. Sadly, for whatever reason, it is a sight we see no longer. Pray forgive me. I hadn't the slightest idea that anything was amiss when the girl came to offer her aid. I must have a chat with her. But a host of lovely wreaths have just arrived from our friends at the Botanist Guild. Pray help yourself to whichever strikes your fancy. Forgive me, your work here is done. Pray return to Amgaranji and collect your reward. You most certainly earned it. Yeah, I figured it was something like that. And I see the giant snowman from here. Oh! An even bigger one! I get it. I get it now. Puffin isn't my favorite helper. I thank you most sincerely for yet another job well done. Well, what are you waiting for? Help yourself to another present from the Twinkle Box. Alright, could this one be, dare I say, number 1? It is! Yippee! I don't mean to sound sour, just that there's really no use to them. Have the additional snowman decorations arrived yet by chance? I'm most eager to get started on my latest masterwork. That's the spirit, and indeed, they were delivered not moments ago. Splendid! In that case, Asani and I shall get to work at once. Look at that. A little girl with her parents. Oh, ho, ho, that's the kind of good cheer I like to see. Yes, 'twould appear that the Starlight Celebration is in good hands again this year. Ah yes, your colleague had mentioned some troubling news about young Asane, so I took it upon myself to do some research into the matter. Whatever's the matter? Is the child okay? The girl is fine, but I fear her dear father is less so. Stricken with a grievous malady, he lies bedridden, with Asane's poor mother tending to him every waking moment of the day. That is most distressing indeed. The poor girl. She never said as much, but doubtless she works as hard as she does in order to procure the medicine her dear father so desperately needs. Sadly, matters are not so simple. The illness her father suffers from, sadly, is a common one these days. It is said demand for medicine greatly outstrips the supply. No matter how diligently the girl works to earn the coin she needs, there is simply not enough of the remedy to go around. Oh my god. Indeed, though opening the twinkle box may light up her eyes, I can only imagine that what she truly wants for Starlight is to soothe her dear father's pain. If only there was some way we could help her do just that. While there may not be naught we can do to heal what ails the man, perhaps we might be able to offer Asane and her family a bit of Starlight cheer in this trying time. The girl has been a most dutiful and generous little helper for us this season, has she not? If we were to find some way to dedicate this year's Starlight Celebration to her and her loved ones, and doing so making it the most spectacular success it's ever been, mayhap that might lift her spirits? Dedicate the celebration to her? An admirable idea, I agree, but however might we do that? 2 words. Stupendous snowman. The child spoke of her wish to make a snowman of incredible size, you say? No wonder she took such an interest in my masterpieces. As for the medicine, let me contact my associates and see if there is aught that might be done. In the meantime, might I trouble you to see to the decoration of our final and most spectacular snowman? I'm confident that you understand what would bring joy to Asane's heart more than anyone. Oh, but it would seem you've already collected all the Twinkle Box has to offer. Pray forgive my presumption. I suppose you'll be leaving us to return to far more important matters. Oh, come on! How could I refuse? 'Twas not about the rewards, you say? Truly you are the very embodiment of the Starlight Spirit, a veritable incarnation of Nimia herself. Wow! Another message has arrived. Yay! But still, that guy changed really fast. Funny how that works in this game. And they do like complete 180s. Like all the time. And did we talk to her about it? My apologies, but there is much... Yeah. And... okay, there we go. Alright, so this looks like it's the final quest, the Starlight Smiles. So we get the mount. For some reason, ringing the spell summons forth a behatted and begloved embodiment of festive cheer. With that in mind, it would be a rather shame not to ring it. And another set of fireworks, it looks like. At long last, our preparations have almost come to an end. All that remains is to put the finishing touches on the mother of all snowmen and give our dear little Asane a starlight present she'll remember for a lifetime. And with that, shall we be on our way? I'm ready if you are. Aww. They look so happy. Now let's get to work, shall we? I prepared an assortment of decorative materials for the occasion, so feel free to let your imagination run wild. That said, we mustn't forget who our audience is. What sort of snowman do you suppose that would warm little Asane's heart? Ah yes, you were saying how concerned she was that the smaller snowman might be lonely, yes? And how happy she was when he got a friend? Come on, that's clearly a girl snowman. Perhaps there's a hint to be had there. What sort of decoration would make Asane's happiest of all? Give it some thought, and I've no doubt you'll be struck with inspiration. Reflect on all you've learned and decorate the snowman as best you can to delight young Asane. As the townspeople tell it, Asane's father is a tall, dashing type, and rarely seen without his favorite hat. Her mother, on the other hand, was known to prefer wearing matching patterns. Okay, I think that pretty much says exactly what we're supposed to do. So the little tiny snowman with the bow on its head is clearly supposed to be Asane, and the smiling snowman is supposed to be her mother, and the beaming snowman is her father. So let's do the mother first. So she wears matching patterns. So let's see. Okay, we'll do the red cap. Oh, that's the one. And the red scarf. Okay, so that one looks like it's done. No mittens? Guess not. Okay. Let's try the black hat. And maybe we could match it with the red scarf? Or the green scarf. Let's try the red one first. Looks okay. Let's see what the green one looks like first. I like it. Oh! Now fully decorated, the three snowmen appear as if they were a family. Just looking at them warms your heart, and you can only hope Asane feels the same. Return to Amgaranji and let her know your task is done. You've truly outdone yourself, my friend. There's nothing short of a masterpiece. I've no doubt Asane will be overjoyed at the sight of your little snowman family. Yay! I have to admit, they're pretty cute. Marvelous, simply marvelous. While I am partial to my own creations, I can do nothing but tip my cap to your superior aesthetic sensibilities. Oh, I have seen many a snowman in my day, but never one that warms the cockles of my heart quite so much as your merry little snowman family. Truly, you are a snowman artisan of the highest order. I think you're getting a bit carried away there, everyone. Look, the snowman has a mommy and a daddy. Why, it's just like a family. Our family. Oh, how happy she must be. Did you make this, Kamlito? I only helped here and there. Claire deserves all the credit. How do you like it, Asane? I dare say the little snowman isn't lonely anymore. Oh yes, now that I know she's not alone, I can leave her to enjoy Starlight with her family while I return home to my own. I'm sorry for making you do all this for me when you were already so busy yourself. Can you forgive me? I am the one who should be asking for forgiveness, my child. After all, it is you who taught this stuffy, overly serious fool what the true meaning of Starlight was all about. I may not be able to stay for the celebration, but this has already been the best Starlight ever. Thank you so much for letting me help. I'll treasure the presents from the Twinkle Box forever. Kamlito, if you would. But of course, those presents were simply to show our appreciation for your help. Of course, we have another present, and this one's just for you. Or perhaps I should say, for your dear father. Could it be? As it so happens, God The Saint of Nimia here happens to be a patron of the apothecary that procures this medicine. When he shared your story with the proprietor, he simply insisted that we deliver this to you straight away. What's more, they have at long last discovered a means by which they can produce the remedy in vast quantities. Rest assured that all those who are suffering as your father is will have succor soon enough. Speaking of your father, my child, I took the liberty of delivering the first dose to him in person. From the looks of it, it would seem you may well be able to enjoy the celebration after all. And I dare say that your dear father may even be feeling well enough to join you. Truly? A medicine that not even all the money in the realm can buy. It truly is a Starlight miracle. Yes, this season has taught me much. Coin is but a means to an end, not a goal in and of itself. If it is not used to bring a smile to those who need it most, it has little more value than a lump of coal. Oh, I dare say you come far in this short time, Comlito. Your father would be most proud to hear of this, I'm sure. Yes, you will prove a worthy successor to him, I am sure. About that, good saint, sir, I've decided not to take over father's business after all. It surprised me as well. Over the course of preparing for Starlight, I could feel my heart changing. Now, I am as certain of it as anything. When I return to Udal, I mean to devote my efforts to doing all in my power to elevate the plight of those who were not blessed with my privileges. Oh, I misjudged you, my boy. You have matured far, far beyond even my wildest expectations. So much so, in fact, that I dare say your father will have a stern word or two for me. At any rate, I'm not returning anywhere until I've celebrated Starlight to the fullest with the children of Gridania. Asani here first among them, of course. That's the spirit, and with that I can finally present you and Claire with the greatest gift of all, the one I've been waiting to give you from the start. Let me hazard a guess. The smiles of the little ones, yes? Clearly the Starlight spirit has taken hold in your heart now. And with that, the moment we've been waiting for is finally at hand. Without further ado, let the festivities begin. I love the references. I just loved it, Square Enix. Oh, another message. Oh, that was great. That really was great. Will father be back on his feet soon? Oh, how I would love to show him and mother all the delightful decorations I made. And where'd the snowman go? Alright, there they are. Okay, everyone, so let's go over here and see what we can get as a reward, and I'll show you the prizes for this year. So we have the snow-dusted tree, as well as, let's see here, the unmelting ice loft and the unmelting ice periton. Alright, so let's go and see what we've got first. Alright everyone, we're back here in the Kawarthas Central Highlands. I thought that this was a very appropriate place with all the snow and everything, so I'm going to show you the mount here real quick. Here it is. Scholars maintain that the tradition of building snowmen originated in Girabanya, where they were used to encourage blessings such as cold and snow. Considering that the region is almost entirely covered in arid desert, how the snowmen were built in the first place remains a mystery. 2 words. Stupendous snowman. Adventurer who shall remain unnamed. I love that. Alright, here he is! Oh, look at that! Oh, that is so cute. Oh, so we're riding inside a snowman with his head above ours. Oh, that is great. Let's find a place to land and just admire it. Oh, I love this. That is just the cutest thing. Oh, that's right. I remember there's another snowman around here. This is the first snowman I remember seeing here in Eorzea. Not as decorative. fit a snowman. Oh my god, it actually looks like it fits in here, if not for the little snowflakes, but I love the snowflakes. Oh, and if you move slowly, it looks like he's moving about. Oh, look how cute that is. Alright, so that is the snowman mount for 2020. Definitely a winner in my book. Okay, let's move on to the next series of rewards. Alright, so here we are back home. So I'm just going to show you real quick what we can expect with the snow-dusted tree. So it is a towering pine tree with snow just sort of dusted up on each of its branches. Oh, that's nice. I really like that. Though apparently in the description that's not really snow, it's supposed to be cake frosting. I don't know why they would do that, but hey. And here we are back inside. Okay, so I'm just showing you real quick what it all looks like. I'm not really going to be adding this particular decoration in the house like this. But it's a really, really nice addition. So these are the ice Patreons that we have here. We actually have two different sides to them. We have like this dust-covered brick and like a solid wall of ice. So here's the bricks on this side, here's the solid wall of ice on this side. You can just go ahead and ignore the chandelier, I just thought it was appropriate. And then we have this little flooring here where it's actually snow. So you can actually walk on top of it and it leaves footprints. So this is a really, really cool thing to have. I really do think, though, it's going to take somebody really creative who's going to be able to put all of this in a house and really make it look like it belongs there. But it kind of reminds me a bit of the Dusk Vigil, or the Stone Vigil, even. Really nice for the holidays, anyway. So I'm probably going to go and do some more experimenting. I'm going to be getting more pieces and just add them as I see fit, at least for the holiday season. I really like this part down here too because it's actually like frozen like icicles like right on the bottom. That's a really nice way to have it. Anyway everyone, that's it for Starlight this year. I want to thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed it. I will be having one more video in honor of Starlight here, and that's going to be reading out all of the letters that we got. So until next time everyone, thanks so much for watching and have a happy Starlight, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, or all three, whatever works. So until next time, take care.